and got ostracized. Not one person in the Bible had on a yarmulke. We were slaves in America like we was in Egypt. Y'all don't even fit the curses in the Torah neither. Y'all was blind to the truth. I had to make it clear how Jerusalem, your land, your people came from Europe. That was 1947. Your menorah got 9 sticks. It's really only 7. Yeah, it's us against the world. Armageddon. This what happened when you inherit lies from your ancestors. Y'all the synagogue of Satan with them black hats. Your whole nation sitting ducks, Aflacs, bunch of thieves and culture vultures ain't nothing kosher. To tell the truth, you vagabonds don't have a culture. Macedonia, Alexander and Philip, you a convert, so tell me, how the fuck is you Israel? That don't make you the people just cause you litter. Why my people can't hate your people like y'all hate Hitler? All the prophets was black and was called nigga. Y'all don't even fit the description that's in the scriptures. Abraham, all the way down to Jacob, we the real Jews. Y'all don't study Christ, y'all follow the Talmud. Keep it real, yeah, let's keep it real. Cold hard truth, it give you chills. Say y'all Jewish cause y'all ain't really them. About to do them like Hammond, this the Feast of Purim. U.P.K undefeated, this an easy win. We was born fighting, y'all the evil twin. Jacob took hold of his heel, then out came his little red bastard, they kosher deals. It's only 12 tribes, y'all trying to make it 13. Esau despised his birthright, the Lord cursed him. He ain't the devil, who is? I'm still searching. Ask your rabbi, why he give them babies herpes? I don't know what's worse, that or you claiming that you a Maccabee. I'm about to cancel, everybody try to cancel ye. I ain't afraid to speak, that's what I do. They riding to the core, I'm just judging them by their fruit. Cause they ain't suffering curses. If I was carnal, I promise I'll punch you in person. I know this an uncomfortable subject. They making millions off our culture and black people suffering from it. Yeah, they don't believe in Christ. They the Antichrist. Make a living off of niggas. They're a parasite. I ain't afraid to tell the truth. Niggas terrified. I'm about to go DEFCON 4. I ain't satisfied.
That is proof. That is absolute proof that they know we are the real Jews. That's absolute proof. Now you got the records. Go find me a white Jew on any archaeology in Egypt anywhere. You will never find a piece of archaeology with white people as slaves in Egypt. So don't tell me that they were slaves and it's their identity, and they know it. And I know the blasphemy of them. The Lord knows the blasphemy of you so-called white people that say you are Jews and you are not Jews. You are not the people of the law. You are not God's chosen people. God's chosen people are living in the ghettos of America. God's chosen people are in poverty and depression in the streets of America. God's chosen people are walking around in America with no identity. That's where God's chosen people are.
I got you. Let it rap real quick. Look. The city eyes, it's time to vote God. My God, a real nigga, cause he wasn't no flaw. Posted on the corner like a watchdog. Family secure, got that shotty in the closet by the mob ball. Fuck what they heard, but tell them it's all true. Be cautious, that foundation voltage and fall through. They gon' fall. Look, I keep this shit 50 times 2. Ain't no more heart in this game, I'm John Q. Controlled it in the avalanche, way above average. Fence taste sweet, told him make me an apple tree. Left us in the valley full of bones, this where hope found. Child become a man, dark sands get broke down. Riding through Evanston with Mark Quad, telling me how the crackers turn his childhood to a ghost town. Focus out, nigga, I lay that game down. I feel his pain, cause nothing is the same now. Let my light shine like heaven through a rain cloud. Glock have a fit like my child, no tangent. Try to warn them niggas, we bear arms like tarantulas. Them other niggas rap, I make anthems. I really seen prophets under this banner. Make my enemies bow down on camera. Told my design I wanted black and white like a panda. I'm better than that nigga that sunk dirty to handle. Look, I move like a Brazilian, precious cargo. Spirit Asian, but I got a new semi-auto. Wave that bitch around like where's Wardo. Sleep if they want, I cut through they Z's like I'm Zorro. Pay me for his name, so I gotta keep that steel clutch. Trust me, I'm not what you think. I squeeze till it click like Dorothy when the heels touch. The world got me dumb, I don't feel much. Ride around with Yara down, just left the state bridge. Looking for a bitch better than Baby's kid. Remember, I dropped Quiet Storm, I've been gone ever since. Still in the field, fuck them niggas on the fence, yeah.
According to God, the white man is the devil.
See, I've been in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot. They like to claim leadership. They like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be above what they really is and have authority. But they don't really need that authority. They don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? You hold hands with this white ass, need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. See, everybody ain't with all that peace talk. Everybody ain't with all that let bygone be. Boy, ass you to stop and ask you to prop. It's about to get serious. When they hit us with dope and kill us with crack, where the fuck with your leaders? I'm curious. He cashed out on your blood, traded you in and bought a new biz. Ask you the prophets, I tell you the scheme. If you don't wake up, you gon' die in your dreams. I say you won't tell you no more. I swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga in Fayetteville for parole because of the COVID. It feel like the host in this world that don't go together. Nowhere is gold in the ghetto. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just told the devil the score never settled. See the prophets. I'm tired of these niggas keep talking about, you know, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the prophets. You know, like we all come together. Cause you know, they say God so loved the world. God so loved the world and boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the prophets. Don't give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, gentlemen, y'all, we don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to walk with step. I'm solid for show. To the fake niggas, stay silent. I got it. Let's go. Let's go. I ain't taking no loss. Ain't no talking when we got the flow. Ain't no peace, just play with your own. I'ma be low to the right arm. Tell him we can't keep it slate. And I can never let bygone be bygone. Got your baby mother on high. Got your baby pass through the fire. Ask you the prophets. That baby soul belong to the Lord. How dare you abort it? Devil will fail you, bitch. I can afford it. I prepare slaughter. You bring me my water. But let the lies slip through. See the ass need to stop and ask you to the money out of your pockets. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga.
Practice. Not a game, not the game that I go out there and die for and play every game like it's my last. Not the game. We're talking about practice, man. I mean, how silly is that? And we're talking about practice.
Back row.
Best believe that I'm top 3. The only thing is I'm not 2 and I'm not 3. Put me anywhere other than one that is not me. It's beef, we shred a nigga block, that's chopped cheese. No peace, the butterfly sting him, that's Ali. You reach, I teach you with the handle, that's Kyrie. Machines you hook like a Roman, that's IV. You a sheep, I'ma go, it's a difference, so watch me. You weak, all hooks, no punches, so block these. They mock me, I just show them how it goes. Try to stomach this thug life. They bring out the nose, bandana on the grip. All heads coming out the foe. Connected from Cali to New York, niggas, so let it go. Made for this. Nigga, I eat bars and drink flows, thinking you woke into your third eye peephole. Line for line, this shit too easy, it's like a free throw. Mastered the game too early, this bitch a cheat code. It ain't a game, these niggas lame, state bring a shame. If I'm with an officer, it's a number in his name. We ain't the same, you want the easy pass, tell him change his lane. Shit, I've been through the fire, you can't stand the rain, take an aim. Tell him running, he could try his best. Drive a car named after me, that's why I'm in the vet. Laughing these niggas once again, and I ain't break a sweat. Number one at everything I do, that's why I'm one west. The Lord is not the God of the dead, so when I die, coming back for my spot, so forever I'm top 3. Just tell him to watch this janitor with the mop stick. You gonna need a defensive lineman to block this. On point when I bomb shit, 10 for 10, I do not miss. I'm barking with a full bulldog, it is not mixed. They can see that my mind's sick, I don't write, I find shit. I don't like it, then I switch. If I touch it, it's diamond. Tell a bitch that I'm God sent. It ain't because my kicks is built like 5'6", 5'7" is my bitch. Dangerous, high risk. I lose it, get another one. You think I'm talking about a girl? I'm talking about another gun. Here now? Hey, look, it is what it is now. We don't fuck with the house niggas. We burn the crib now. I'm ahead now. And I hope they can hear now. I don't care if you think it's it, nigga. I don't fear cloud. Silences make it sound like raindrop. That's a quiet storm. Get the job done in the view and get fired on. If you niggas standing for nothing, what you dying for? If you put real with real, that's how I was born. Walking this bitch ready for war. I'm in riot form. I want these niggas to see me flex. That's why I am armed. I shouldn't live in the crib, nigga. I should buy a farm to go through this shit so effortless. Best believe that I'm top 3. Only thing is, I'm not 2 and I'm not 3. Best believe that I'm top 3. Only thing is, I'm not 2 and I'm not 3. Best believe that I'm top 3. Only thing is, I'm not 2 and I'm not 3.
Check. Check. Don't sound crazy. Clap it up. We are the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, start out of 1 West 125th Street, under Commander YAHANNA. We're not affiliated with any Israelite groups. And Salakia, Shalom, YAHANNA to the brothers, YAHANNA to the sisters. We're going to start off with Book of Zephaniah, chapter 2 and verse 1. It's like I got an echo. Zephaniah 2 and 1. That's my go-to scripture right there. That's my favorite scripture. So tonight, we know that we get into this time, you know what I'm saying, where the Third World War is on the way, man. It is on the horizon, you know what I'm saying? And brothers and sisters, we got to prepare ourselves for more brothers and sisters to start flooding these doors, flooding these schools, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to prepare ourselves, get ourselves together now, start practicing them good things, you know what I'm saying? So that when them brothers and sisters get here, you know what I'm saying, we know how to treat them accordingly, you know what I'm saying? Because that ain't always an easy task, especially for the sisters, you know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to, your husband always being gone, because more stuff gonna start happening, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna be on the streets more, we're gonna be out in the communities more, you know what I'm saying? We get more phone calls, more people into the school, meaning that we don't have to step into our roles, you know what I'm saying, as officers, captains, generals, troopers, young men and sisters. We have to step more into that role of being a brother, being a sister, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead when you got it.
This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
Gather yourselves together.
Right. So Zephaniah says to gather yourselves together. You understand? And this Third World War, you understand, the Most High ain't giving us no option, you know what I'm saying, but to gather ourselves together. Brothers and sisters about to start flooding in here, coming together with their Israelite brothers and sisters, the brothers that they done seen screaming on the street corners for years now, the ones that they done called crazy. You understand? The ones that everybody blowing up phone now because nobody has the answers but the I.S.U.P.K. You understand? Them brothers about to start flooding these schools, man. You understand? The Lord ain't giving us no choice but to gather ourselves together. Go ahead.
Yea, gather together. O nation not desired.
Right. And he only talking about the nation of people that's not desired. You understand? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. So when all them brothers and sisters start flooding into the school, you ain't got to worry about it being no heathens in here, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just going to be that nation that's not desired. You understand? The nation of people that's commanded to gather themselves together, you know? And we gonna prepare ourselves, man, for that day. Go ahead. Also, like that was it on that. Go ahead.
That was it.
Okay. Most High Christ. Drop that. Let's get Proverbs 31:10. So tonight's class, you understand, we gonna gear it towards sisterhood, you know what I'm saying, which is synonymous with brotherhood, synonymous with sisterhood, you know what I'm saying? And this class ain't meant as a bash towards the sisters, you know, but it's more so geared around like how to accept another sister or another brother coming into the school, you know what I'm saying? I designed this class to be more so addressed towards sisters because with brothers, you know what I'm saying, brothers, we always together when we come into the school. You know what I'm saying? With sisters, when sisters come into the school, it's a little harder of a transition for them because with us always being together, you know, we get to learn each other. You know what I'm saying? We get to talk. We go out to camps and stuff like that. So it's easier for us to make a transition coming from the Christian church into the school versus sisters. If a sister come into here in the class, 9 out of 10, she probably ain't gonna get the contact information of another sister. You know what I'm saying? So it's a harder transition because a sister come in, she might feel like she in here by herself, you know, unless she come into class with somebody. The same thing, you know, brothers feel the same way too, but we usually get the brother contact information, you know, talk to the brother throughout the week and stuff like that. Not saying that can't happen with a sister. You know, our society has the power to do that. You know what I'm saying? But 9 out of 10, that probably don't happen. And the sister feeling like she coming here by herself. And it's very different coming through them doors and everything that you know has to change. You know what I'm saying? It's like a shell shock. You know what I'm saying? Like you leaving your normal and you coming in here being told, no, you can't do this, you can't do that. And if you don't have nobody to lean on, you understand, you'll end up back out in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know for me, when I came into the school, I was fortunate enough to come in to the school with Officer Kawal, Officer Bunkayal, Officer Iraq out in Vegas, and it made the transition easier for me coming out the world into the school because I had brothers right there to lean on. Because when I first came into the school as a young man and up until what we became troopers, got our names and stuff like that, you didn't hang out with the officers in the school. You didn't. You came to class and you went home, or you did whatever else, you know, you was going to do on the other side. You know what I'm saying? But you didn't hang out with the officers when you came into school. You came, you sat down, you learned, and y'all went y'all separate ways. You understand? But you had they phone numbers and stuff like that, but you weren't going to call up a random brother, be like, hey, Shalaki, sir, this, and that. No, we communicated with each other. Myself, Bunky, all Kawal, and all. We calling each other. Hey, is this lawful to eat? Nah, man, that ain't lawful. Hey, what y'all doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? We communicated with each other and it made the transition into the truth better or easier. Salakia. So I'm just trying to, you know, open that gateway for the sisters. Go ahead.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 31, verse 10.
Mm-hmm.
Who can find a virtuous woman?
Right. Who can find a virtuous woman? What does that mean? Okay. Who can find a virtuous woman? What does that mean? Proverbs 31:10. If you're online, you can answer online too. What does the word virtuous mean?
This is virtuous out of the Merriam-Webster dictionary.
Go ahead.
Having or exhibiting virtue, morally excellent or righteous.
Right. You understand? That's a glorious. It's like that's a glorious woman to be around, man. You understand? A righteous woman. You understand? The scripture is asking the question to say, who can find a virtuous woman? You understand? When it comes to the women in the I.S.U.P.K, right? The sisters that been in here for a minute, you know, all these sisters are virtuous women, man. You understand? All these sisters are outstanding women, man. Righteous women. You understand? These are righteous women in here, man. Right? And the brothers in here know, like, we done found plenty of virtuous women to be in this school, man. You understand? Women that wanted to change their lives. You understand? That came through them doors, sat down, and didn't leave. Right? Righteous women. Go ahead.
And plead the cause of the poor and needy,
No,
Shalaki, for her price is far above rubies.
Right. You understand? That righteous woman, that virtuous woman, her price is far above rubies, man. You understand? Far above rubies. So when a sister come in here and she learn who the Most High is and she start changing her ways, man, her value goes up, man. You understand? That woman becomes a priceless woman, man. You understand? You can't put a price on a woman like that. You understand?
It's like, if I may, I was gonna say, you also talk about a virtuous woman. We talking about a skillful woman,
right?
A woman that has some skills that can take something small and minute and put her hands to it and allow it to grow. You understand?
Right.
And nowadays, like the skillful woman is she's absent in this empire. The skillful now is how much makeup they can put on. You know what I'm saying? How many dances, TikTok dances they can do. You know, is finding a sister that can cook and read a recipe, let alone read a recipe and make it right and make it taste well, is something that is a lost art. You know what I'm saying? Being able to sew and sister being able to do each other's hair and clothes. It used to be something that we all done as a people. You know what I'm saying? Our sisters, but the oppressor done put woman die loose in their minds, and it's, you know, a skillful woman is, like you said, it's hard to find a skillful woman.
That's right. You understand? Zion, absolutely right, man. You understand? And he make me jump a little ahead in my class, but it's all good. It's all good, you know. But that woman putting them skills to work when she come in here, man. You understand? And that virtuous woman, what she does is when another sister comes in, man. Yeah, so like, let me not get ahead. Let me not get ahead. Drop that. Let me go to drop down to verse 26. So like,
this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 31, verse 26. She openeth her mouth.
She do what?
She openeth her mouth.
You understand? This woman right here, this righteous woman with all these skills, you understand, whose price is above rubies. You understand? It says she opened her mouth. Go ahead.
With wisdom.
With wisdom. You understand? This woman opens her mouth with wisdom, man. She not just opening her mouth to say some random, you know what? You understand? She not the Cardi B acting type. You understand? Or sexy red. You understand? No, this woman opened her mouth with wisdom, man. You understand? What does that mean? What does it mean to open your mouth with wisdom, man? Go ahead.
To give good advice and to be wise.
Right. This woman right here is giving quality experience when she opened her mouth, man. You understand? She talking about things that she's seen, things she went through. You understand? Things that's gonna better a sister, not tear a sister down. You understand? That's gonna help a sister come through them doors, lock in. You understand? And engage in this school and stay in this school, man. You understand? She's gonna be a sister that when a sister going through something, she can call. You understand? And that sister is gonna give her proper guidance. You understand? Not counsel, but proper guidance on how to go through certain situations or how to handle certain tasks. You understand? She's not just gonna open her mouth and let whatever the hell come out. You understand? The scriptures say that the older women are supposed to teach the younger women, man. You understand? That's opening your mouth and having wisdom, knowing how to talk to a sister. You understand? It's more on that.
Another one. And in her tongue is the law of kindness.
Right. You understand? And her tongue is the law of kindness, man. This sister not just coming off the opening her mouth saying some random, or you don't need him anyway. You understand? Leave him. He ain't nothing. He broke. Whatever the case may be. You know, this sister is opening her mouth. She like, you know, let me come here. Let me show you how to keep your husband. Let me show you how to make this bread. You understand? Let me show you how to clean the school, or how to properly do something. You understand? To find a husband if you don't have a husband, or how to raise your kids the right way. You understand? It's times where I done talked to Officer Zion when my kids going through something. Talk to Kowal. You understand? Bonky, my kids going through something, and I don't know like what the hell to do. You understand? But I ask my brothers, and they open their mouth with wisdom, man. They give me guidance on how to do certain things. How, oh man, Zion, what's wrong with you, brother? Man, wife did this, wife said that, she tripping, whatever. Kids on it. Like, man, you know what that is? He don't, all right, figure it out then. That ain't what he do, man. He sit and he talk to me, and before he go, he be like, you understand now what I mean? And if he don't feel like I understand, guess what? He gonna tell me again. You understand? Because this brother has plenty of wisdom, and he not just letting me freestyle it out here. You understand? He making sure that I do the right thing. You know, say the right things. You understand? And that's what sisters have to do, man. You understand? When sisters come in here, the sister that's already in here, you're gonna have to be that sister that opens her mouth and wisdom. You understand? The law of kindness come out, man. You understand? Drop that. We're gonna drop down to verse slight. We're gonna jump to Titus 2:1. Right? You gotta be a sister that open your mouth, man, and you speak with wisdom. You understand? You can't just say anything, because one little thing could cause that sister to not come back into the school, man. You understand? One little thing can cause you saying the wrong thing can cause a sister to leave the truth. Right? We done seen plenty of brothers and sisters come and go, all because somebody else said something, man. You understand? And you don't want that type of blood on your hands. You do not want that type of blood on your hands, and you do not want to sit in a council with the generals and a sister saying, well, you said this and that and the other, and be found guilty. You understand? You do not want to sit in front of the generals in a council like that, because it is not pretty, man. It's not going to be pretty for you, right? So it's best that if you don't have what do you say? If you don't have nothing, if you don't have nothing nice to say, then don't say nothing at all. You understand? If you're gonna open your mouth and foolishness gonna come out, you might as well just be quiet. You understand? Do everybody a favor and don't even come around if you're gonna come around and speak foolishness. Go ahead.
This is the book of Titus, chapter 2, verse 1. But speak thou the things which become sound doctrine.
Right. Speak the things that become sound. You understand? What does it mean when something becomes sound? What does it mean, sound doctrine? What does sound mean? Oh, go ahead, brother.
Sound means well, the word sound comes from like an old shipping term, like an old English days. You know, you would, something sound is how can I say it? It was good. Right. Sound mean it was sturdy, it was good, it was passable, it was logical. You know what I'm saying? Like sound means, we look at the dictionary. I'll get the Webster's Dictionary of Sound.
Most High in Christ. You understand? It says speak thou things which become sound. You understand? So when she opened her mouth, you understand, she gonna speak the things that become sound.
It says sound.
Mm-hmm.
Get the Webster's. There's several different meanings. We'll go to value in terms of speech. Let's see. Yep. Value in terms of speech.
Right. You understand? When this sister opened her mouth, she gonna say something of value. You understand? Something that's reliable, that's firm. You understand? Secured.
Yeah, that's
right?
the word. Firm and secure. Looking for it.
Right. You understand? Something that valid. It's valid. It holds weight. You understand? It's not just gonna mean anything. You understand? She's gonna be very careful about what she say. You understand? She's gonna be careful how she say it. You understand? Like it's gonna be something that's gonna be true, something that has value, something that the younger sisters hearing it. You understand? They can use it in their life, not just in here, but outside of here. You understand? It's gonna mean something. Like when sisters, if you already in here, if you're a sister or brother already in the school, you understand? Think about it as when another sister or brother come into the school, right? And they haven't been in the school. Think about them as your children. You understand? That child that you love and care about, that you wouldn't want nothing to happen to. You understand? You're not going to just say anything to that child because you don't want to destroy the child. You understand? You're going to say things that uplift the child and motivate the child to continue, to grow and flourish, like Azan was saying, to become strong. You understand? So you're going to speak them things that means something that holds value and that's firm. You understand that sister can find comfort in. You understand? You're going to be that person that when that sister going through something and she feel like nobody understand, because guess what? Her family don't know what's going on. They not going to understand it. You understand? Because when you come through them doors, don't nobody outside of this school know what it means to walk in your shoes. Nobody knows what it means. The only people that know what it means to walk that path is the people in here. You understand? You're going to lose your family. Your family ain't going to call you and talk to you every day. You understand? The longer you stay in here, guess what? It's going to be more and more time between them phone calls. More and more time between them phone calls. And guess what? It's going to get to a point where ain't nobody calling to check on you. If you want to talk to somebody, you're going to have to pick up the phone and call them. Because they're not going to look at you as the same no more. They're going to think you changed. So when them new brothers and sisters come in here, you understand, you have to be very careful with what you're saying. You understand? And you have to be that person that when they going through something, you able to go to them and say, hey, look, you know what I'm saying? I know what you're going through. I went through this same thing. You're gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? Just keep coming around. We tell brothers that all the time. They just keep coming around, man. Keep coming around. You'll pick up on the greeting. You'll pick up on the salute. You understand? You'll pick up on all these things. Just keep coming around. Go ahead.
Verse 2.
Mm-hmm.
That the aged men be sober, grave, temperate.
Right. It says that the aged man, you understand? The aged brother and sister be grave. What is that? What does grave mean? What does grave and temperate mean? Grave and temperate.
The definition of brave, having or showing mental or moral strength to face danger, fear, or difficulty, having or showing courage.
Right. You understand? When the aged brother and sister, you understand, you have to be sober, man. You understand? You can't be over here teeter-tottering, tipping up a cup, trying to tell somebody how to walk a righteous life. You understand? That is not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? If you're not sober-minded, you understand? Zion always say we can't go to war with you if you high off drugs, man. You understand? You've been laid down somewhere up under a tree. You tripping. We behind enemy lines. You understand? You out here drunk. You can't fight a war drunk and high, man. You understand? You have to be sober. You understand? You have to be somebody that's considerable, that's important. You understand? Somebody that people can go to and lean on. You understand? What sense would that make? Like, how many people would be in the school if every time we ask Commander YAHANNA a question, he was high or drunk? Yeah, there's nobody gonna follow that because you're not giving sound doctrine. You understand? You're not giving sound doctrine. You're not making right conscious decisions when you influenced by alcohol or by drugs, man. You understand? Read that again.
That the aged men be sober,
Mm-hmm.
grave, temperate, sound in faith.
Right. You understand? Temperate. What's that? Temperate says marked by moderation. You understand? Sound in faith and charity and patience. You understand? Sound in faith, charity, and patience, man. You understand? You have to have brotherhood, sisterhood. You understand? You have to. What does this entire Bible hinge on? What does the entire Bible hinge on?
Brotherhood and sisterhood.
Right. You understand? Brotherhood and sisterhood. You understand? So you have to be able to know how to extend brotherhood and sisterhood to everybody, not just the people that you like or the people that you want to get along with. You understand? You have to, even if it's somebody that you don't even want to talk to, you have to know how to extend brotherhood and sisterhood to that person. You understand? What General Hyman ordered everybody to say the greeting, all the sisters to say the greeting to each other. You ordered to say the greeting to each other, whether you like them or not. You understand? Because half the time, if you talk to them, you might end up liking them. A lot of times we dislike somebody but never even talk to them. You don't even know this person. Somebody else had a bad experience. They get on there and what's the thing, Facebook, and start talking. Next thing you know, everybody disliking this person, but ain't nobody even talk to this person and know what's going on. Read on.
In charity, in patience. Verse 3. The aged women likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers, not giving too much wine.
You understand? That's basically what we were just talking about, right? The aged woman likewise. You have to be sober, man. You understand? You have to be in your right mind when dealing with a sister too, man. You understand? You can't just be out here doing what the hell you want to do, saying what you want to say, thinking that that you're not gonna have repercussions, man. It's not gonna have repercussions. You understand? You have to behave like you in the house of the Most High, man. You understand? Treat this like you would have treated that Christian church. You would have never did nothing crazy in the Christian church. You understand? You would go in there and say hey to everybody in there. Somebody you don't even like, you been beefing with all week. You see them in the church. You go up there, hey girl. That don't even worry about it. Let's not even talk about it. You understand? You'll get over it fast, and there. Treat that like that. Treat the sisterhood in here like that. You understand? Read that again.
This is the book of Titus, chapter
2, verse 3.
Chapter 2, verse 3. The aged women likewise, that they be in behavior.
Be in what?
Be in behavior.
Be in what?
Be in behavior.
You understand? You have to behave, man. You understand? Be on your best behavior. Read on.
As becometh holiness.
As becometh holiness, man. You understand? Be on act righteous. Act righteous. Carry yourself with righteousness, man. Go ahead.
Not false accusers.
Not false accusers. What we were just saying, well, so-and-so did this. You understand? We know how sisters out there do. You understand? You'll make up something fast about a sister. Throw it online. Now everybody wanna fight this sister. Just because you didn't like her. So you done made up a lie. You understand? You done made up a lie because you didn't like this sister. And that I hate to say it, but yes, that happens in here. You understand? It happens. But don't you be the sister that does it, man. You understand? You don't be the sister that does it. It just said you behave as becoming holy. You understand? Don't you be the sister that goes and makes up lies about sisters. That goes and starts the drama on Facebook. Read on.
Not false accusers. Not giving too much wine.
Not giving to too much wine. You understand? There's sisters in here that really like to drink. There's sisters in here that really like to drink. You understand? And when they drink, Everything coming out. You understand? Not only the words, the drink coming back up too, in certain cases. You think it happens, man? It literally happens in here. We've literally seen it. Sisters get drunk in here and start acting crazy. You understand? But don't be that sister, man. Do not be that sister, because you know what you do when a sister does that, right? Or a brother does something crazy. Do you know what that does to the school? If it's an outside event, you understand, you at some nightclub or some party or movie, restaurant or whatever like that, and you start acting crazy, you understand, nobody can talk to you. Nobody can calm you down because you think you got it all figured out. You know it all, right? You understand? You know it, that stains the school, man. People start looking at us, looking at the school, because somebody somewhere gonna have I.S.U.P.K on a shirt. You understand? Brothers in here, we look too masculine. We ain't gonna be mistaken as the other ones. You understand? We stand out in here. So people gonna look at us as if, oh, y'all act like that. That's how y'all act. Why the hell I want to join a group when y'all in here just getting drunk, doing whatever the hell, saying whatever y'all want to say, acting like goddamn buffoons? Ain't nobody gonna come in here like that. We ain't gonna keep nobody in here acting like that. Read on.
Teachers of good things.
Right, you understand? Don't be giving in too much wine, man. You understand? You a sister that like to drink, limit yourself, man. If you can't do it if you can't do it yourself, you understand? Go to counsel, get help, and learn how to limit yourself. You understand? Learn how to take to drink in moderation. You understand? Not being given in too much drink. Go to counsel. You understand? Counsel is there to help. If you know you got a problem, fix it. Don't wait until your problem become everybody else's problem. Then you decide you want to fix it. Fix the problem yourself, man. Fix it in secrecy before it be exposed. You understand? A lot of times that just comes down to not fighting. You're not fighting your demons. A lot of times that's what that comes down to. You're not fighting your demons. You understand? And them demons start to show their little ugly head whenever you get around people. Because you ain't fighting in private, you understand? Now everybody else got to write what is it called? Incident reports and sit in councils or whatever, because you decided that you couldn't handle your alcohol and that you was gonna talk. Drink by yourself. Stay home and drink if you want to be giving in much wine. You understand? And be teachers of what?
Good things.
Be teachers of good things. You understand? If you know a sister got issues drinking and you inviting her out, don't take her to a place where it's going to be alcohol. If you know she got an issue with drinking, take her somewhere where there ain't no alcohol. Be a sister. Brothers, be a brother. You know a brother got a drug problem. You understand? The last thing I'm gonna do is take a brother somewhere where people gonna be smoking. You get ready to go, you looking for this brother. This brother's sitting up under a table. You understand? You have to be brothers and sisters to each other. You have to know the people that's around you. You understand? You have to know what do they say, things that trigger them. You understand? You have to know people that's around you. Be teachers of good things. Hey, you know you got a drinking problem, girl. We ain't even gonna go over there. Come on, we're gonna go over here. We gonna have a movie night at the house. You understand? Nah, brother, we ain't going to no strip club because this brother got a problem with popping whores. We ain't going to a strip club. Nah. You understand? We're gonna go to this Atlanta cookout. That's what we gonna go. So like, go ahead, sis.
I'll just say that for me, as being a sister in the school, this is not a place for sisters that this should not mirror the world. Sisters should not be in the school and feel like they're still in the world dealing with women.
That's right.
It's one of the worst feelings to run across, to think that you're coming into a place where it's a focus on brotherhood and sisterhood, and you have sisters who treat other sisters badly, don't know how to talk to them, or you're a new sister coming into the school and have things to say about sisters you don't even know.
Right.
This is not the world. This should not mirror the Christian church, how
That's
women
right.
deal with each other. And if that's what you want to do, maybe this is not the place for you.
Damn right. Yes, then get sister hand. She absolutely right, man. You understand? She absolutely right. If you feel like you want to come in here and do what you would do out there, don't come in here. Yeah, you might as well stay out there. Stay out there where people like you like to do that stuff. Because in here, we don't do that. You understand? You're not going to do what you want to do in here. You're going to find yourself right back out there. That's just absolutely right, man. Where you at?
Titus 2 and 3.
Okay. We're going to drop that and we're going to go to 1 Timothy 5 and 1. That sister is absolutely correct, man. You understand? And it irks me when I hear it, because I can't say that I haven't seen some of these things happen. You understand? But I haven't been on the receiving end of any of that pause. You know what I'm saying? But it happens. And like sometimes it just you know how something happened and you just like sit there like, damn, like I don't know how I would have responded to that if that happened to me. You understand? But if you one of them sisters, something like that happened to you, just you know, keep your composure. Keep your composure. You understand? Remain a sister and go to counsel. Go to counsel. You understand? The last thing that you want to do is something happen. Now we got two people out here acting crazy. You understand? And it's gonna be found out if you go to counsel whether or not that sister belongs in this school. It's gonna be found out. You one of them sisters that act like you don't know how to treat a sister. You understand? Because your husband this or your husband that. Go to counsel. Right. It's gonna be found out. You understand? And if I know, like a lot of them counsels, if that sister ain't doing something right, you understand? They ask about the husband too, because sometimes the husbands ain't teaching the sisters. Go ahead, sister. So like,
I probably should have stayed home. First, I wanted to say this to you about your rib, because I told her this a while back, just to kind of sidebar. Yakara is a sister for real. I told her, I texted her one day to let her know that whenever we're here and we have to serve, I know that I can depend on her, Maya, Kay. We're going to get it done. She doesn't let the fact that she has two small toddlers and she's pregnant stop her. And I appreciate your rib so very much. She is absolutely a sister.
Most High in Christ, man. Damn right. All right, now Yakara. She's probably smiling, but Most High in Christ. But see, the thing about that too is like, I don't not teach my rib at home. You understand? I teach my rib at home so that when she get around other people, she knows how to act accordingly. You understand? And I learned that from this brother, because when I came in and sat down in them chairs, you know who was teaching? This brother. This brother was teaching. You understand? Captain Ayatha. You know, watching all the generals, going to them feast days, seeing how the sisters move. You understand? Like teaching the sister is not only on sisters, it's on brothers too. Because when the sister coming in, she doing them 90 days, you understand? It ain't only sisters that's watching to see how the sister move. The captains, the generals, the officers, everybody's looking at how these sisters and brothers move. You understand? Everybody's teaching them how to act. You understand? A sister first come to class, she the only sister in the class. Guess what? A brother gonna be like, hey sis, next time you come in, you know, wear your dress. You understand? Like, put your head covering on. XYZ. We all are helping raise that sister up, man. We all helping teach that sister how to move and how to be a sister. You understand? But it's ultimately up to that sister to take what she's being taught. You understand? Most High Christ, the water says, I'm glad that my rib know how to act around everybody. Cause God knows. Nah, I'm just playing. It's a lucky. Go ahead, brother.
This is the book of Timothy, 1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 3. Honor widows that are widows indeed.
1 Timothy 5:1.
Salaki. This is the book of 1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 1. Rebuke not an elder.
What?
Rebuke not an elder.
Go ahead.
But entreat him as a father.
Or a mother. Go ahead.
And the younger men as brethren. Verse 2. The
elder. All right, so Salaki, my bad. Go ahead. It's like, right, you brothers, you understand? Don't rebuke that elder brother. You understand? Treat that brother as a father. Like I just said, like when younger sisters and brothers come in here, you understand? Look at them as if they your children. That child that you don't want anything to happen to. You understand? Because guess what? When a brother and sister comes in here, you understand? This man has to give an account for them. You understand? So it's a lot. Like you have like it's men over us, like even with us sitting in this class right now, all of us right here. You understand? Captain Nayathat has to give an account for us. You understand? If something happens, Captain Nayathat has to know. You understand? Because guess what? The general's gonna ask him if he knew about it. They're gonna ask him, did he tell you to do something? You understand? Or what did you tell Nayathat? You send there well, yes. Well, what did he say? He told me not to go back over it. But you done did it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like people are checking down on you, man. You understand? And somebody has to be responsible for everybody. Right? So you can't rebuke the guidance that you get from the man above you, man. You understand? Because essentially he is your elder. I think some brothers come in here and that kind of like mess with their mind, having somebody younger than them over them, telling them what to do. You understand? But I know a brother that came in this school twice my age, you understand, said Khan Wakan and everything. You understand? And that brother is an excellent brother in the school. His name is Officer Yanazar, man. You understand? Officer Yanazar came in here. I think he in his 70s, 60s, 70s now. You understand? And that brother is an outstanding brother, man. You understand? He didn't come in here with no attitude. He came in here, Khan his way into rank. You understand? Khan himself into teaching, sitting on the podium, standing on the podium at camps. Very wise brother, man. You understand? Brothers in here younger than him, outrank him, tell him, give him orders and stuff like that. He don't get mad, think that he know it all. No, he follow. You understand? Because that brother over him, you understand? If it's not unlawful order, you follow it. Just because that brother may see something that you don't even see. It's times where I was out and told me something, and I'm like, I'm talking about crazy as all get up. But then I listen, and what he told me, I see it later on. I call him like, yeah, boy, you were right, boy. He hit me with that. I told you. You understand? But that comes from not rebuking my elders. You understand? It puts me in a position where I can succeed. Go ahead. Start at but. On verse 1.
But entreat him as a father.
Right. You have to treat that brother as a father, man. You understand? Go ahead.
And the younger men as brethren.
And you have to treat them younger men as your brother, man. You understand? Go ahead.
Verse 2. The elder women as mothers.
Right. You have to treat them elder women as mothers. You understand? So when them younger sisters come in here, all y'all sisters are like mothers, man. Y'all sisters are like mothers to them. They are like children. You understand? Because they don't know nothing. They don't know what they can eat. They don't know how they should dress. They don't know what they should say, what they can't say. You understand? If we don't have brothers and sisters in here giving that proper guidance, sisters coming from out the world will turn this into a whorehouse. They will. Without guidance, that's what will happen. Without guidance from the older sisters to the younger, from the older brothers to the younger, you understand? You'll come in here and it will be a whorehouse without the proper guidance. You understand? That's why in the what's it called? The announcements, you understand? It say let that brother and sister do their 90 days. They are here to shed themselves of the world. You understand? You treat them as brothers and sisters. You understand? Help them shed themselves of the world. Everything is fair game out there. And here, nah. You understand? And it's so important that we raise our kids up the right way. You understand? This class is like, I was having a conversation with the brothers, you understand, when I came up with this class. And that conversation was about, why is it so many sisters being born? So many daughters are being born into the school right now. It's a lot of daughters being born into the school right now. You understand? And, I was talking to Officer Bunkiel, Officer Quartazar, Officer Zion, and I was thinking about it because, I got a couple of girls. You understand? I'm just like, why I keep having all these girls? But after talking to them brothers, you understand, and going back home, I like to think about something. If I can't walk away from a conversation and not think about what was said in that conversation, I feel like, I ain't really take nothing from that. But this conversation kind of stuck with me, and I pondered on it for about 2 days. And, after, saying my prayers and all this and that stuff, one morning, going on a morning walk, I finally realized, like, oh, the sisters that we raising right now are going to be the sisters that lead them sisters coming out the world. Them daughters that we raising right now, those are going to be these sisters. We raising these sisters that's going to teach them sisters out there how to act. Right. You understand? When they come into this class, we are raising them daughters right now, man. You understand? Brothers got to be reborn into the earth.
So like I would add not only just coming into class, just we're gonna send our daughters to college.
Right.
You understand? Other girls gonna see, well, damn, I don't have to act like that to be such and such and such.
Right.
Oh, you don't eat pork? No, are you Muslim? No, I'm an Israelite. Like, right. Not only when they come to class, when we send them out into this treacherous world that they have to deal with.
That's right.
And they're gonna be able to see the difference. There have to be something that counteracts the Cardi B's and the reds and the oranges and the purples. You know what I'm saying? So we have to have that thing, like you said, that's heavy.
Now, go ahead, brother.
And that's a heavy point too, because like what we did with the Passover, we had that sister come perform. Mm-hmm. And she was like, I cook, I clean,
right.
And it was a different vibrations, a different message being put out as to suppose what we're used to hearing. Mm-hmm. And even something small like that on a greater scheme can actually help, change the minds of our sisters.
That's right.
And brothers too, just being positive. Like Black people, we have like groupthink, and we're like a tribal following type of people where women will like what every other woman likes. Right. You ever see that show where they pop the balloon on YouTube and the Negro come walking out and everybody just pop the red balloon? They don't like them. Right. I've noticed something. If no sister pops a balloon, then nobody else does. But once one pop it, they all look around like they all start popping it. Imagine if Beyonce or the idols, or what you want to call idols, or the superstars, celebrities that these sisters look up to, they start spewing positiveness, sisterhood. Right. What more could that actually do for our people? That's right. You want to ignore us, not listen to priests and prophets. well, we all get on the same page. Follow something positive.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even with the brothers, you know what I'm saying? Like, just, you know, us giving each other passes, not being violent to one another.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Talking about the Israelites are the real Jews, and you know, you go first, brother. No, you go first. We're not going to talk about complexion. I only did this type of skin girl or that type of skin girl. We put all that garbage away, and it's contagious.
That's right.
You know, keeping the law can become contagious. Brothers and sisters can become contagious, but more so too with our sisters, because I've noticed that sisters tend to do things and repeat things that other sisters say, like the whole baddie image, the whole I'm not finna do this. That didn't always it was never always like that,
right?
In volumes like it is now. Because you've seen somebody else say it, you like how she said it, you like how she looked when she said it, so now you're gonna do it.
Yep.
You know, oh, I'm not into this type of person. I like this, so now everybody likes that. It's ridiculous. Right. It's like, but we gotta change that narrative. And you're right, brother.
No, Most High crazy, man. Both of them brothers in hand. You understand? Because they absolutely correct. And what was heavy is like, you know that this is the truth, because I can say that I absolutely witnessed this brother Kawal, you understand, that sister Jordan, he raised her the right way. And I remember being at his house watching basketball games and fights and stuff like that, boxing matches, whatever. And she got her friends over there, and she fishing her friends into the school. And they got all these little crazy questions. They run down there, ask him, he give them the answers and breaking stuff down for him. You understand? Her friends end up coming to the Passover. You understand? So us raising our daughters the right way, you understand? Our daughters, like also Zion said, going out there into the world, and these other sisters looking at them, seeing how they carry themselves. You understand? How they act. You understand? How they speak with that wisdom and of sound doctrine. You understand? That starts that right there. Turn the light bulb on in their head. Like, what the hell is she on? Like, I ain't ever seen a sister move like that. You understand? And guess what? Hey, if a sister is a righteous sister, you understand, she'll bring a brother into the school. Sisters can bring brothers into the school when they act right and they doing what they supposed to be doing, man. You understand? Salaki. Where you at?
The book of 1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 2.
Okay, read on.
The younger as sisters, with all purity.
With all purity, man. You understand? What does that mean? With all purity. All purity. You got it? Purity. Oh, sorry.
The definition of purity says freedom from adulteration or contamination.
Right.
Freedom from immorality, especially of a sexual nature.
You understand? Like, so when you treat them sisters right with all purity, you understand? You get rid of all them flaws that they coming outside from out there with. You get rid of that stuff in here. And now you have a pure sister. You understand? A righteous sister, that virtuous woman. You understand? But first, you have to get rid of all them impurities, man. You have to get rid of all that stuff that come from out there. You understand? That stuff that they gonna want to run right back to, or maybe not even run back to. They might want to just bring it in here with them. This is our house, right? You just gonna let anybody come in and do anything in your house? No, you're gonna say something. You understand? You ain't gonna just let anybody come into your house. This school is our home. You understand? This is our life. We built this. It wasn't didn't no school just pop up in Fayetteville. You understand? Didn't no schools just pop up in North Carolina, New York? You understand? Men put in blood, sweat, and tears to build these schools, man. You understand? You ever heard the story of how Commander YAHANNA slept on the floor in the school? You understand? Like, now look, he got houses anywhere he go across the United States and overseas. So you think he just gonna let anything walk in here? No. Ain't nobody just gonna walk in here. Nah, you have to be tried in the fire, man. Drop that. Let's get Titus 2 and 4. Going back to Titus. You understand? You got to get rid of all them impurities, man. You have to get rid of all of those impurities. You understand? If you're a sister in here, you going through something, you understand? Fight that thing, man. Fight whatever that thing is that you're going through. You understand? Stop letting them demons win. You're a brother in here, you going through something, fight it. Pick up the phone, call another brother. That's the best thing you can do is call another brother, call your camp leader. You understand? That's the best thing you can do when you going through something is call somebody else that done went through it or that's going through the same thing and y'all go through it in righteousness. That's the best thing you can do, man. If you're thinking about doing something that you know that you shouldn't be doing, pick up the phone and call a brother. Because sometimes that little distraction of you talking to that brother might be the thing, it might be enough of something to help you not do that thing that you're thinking about doing. Before you roll that blunt and stick it to your face, call a brother. You understand? Go ahead.
This is the book of Titus, chapter 2, verse 4.
Mm-hmm.
That they may teach.
That they may what?
That they may teach.
That they may what?
That they may teach.
You understand? That they may teach. You understand? We talking about the sister still, right? Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
The young women.
The young women to what?
To be sober.
To be sober. Go ahead.
To love their husbands.
To do what?
To love their husbands.
To do what?
To love their husbands.
You understand? Ain't no woman in the Christian church teaching our young women how to be sober and how to love their husbands. You understand? Ain't no Christian doing that. I looked up yesterday divorce rates by race, and it said a black woman is the most divorced out of everybody, man. The black woman and then the Hispanic woman right behind her. Because we let go of the laws of this Bible, man. We let go of teaching young women how to keep their husbands. Come on, sir. They do. Right. Good night. They don't believe in none of them vows that they speaking. You understand? They don't believe in none of that. But in here, guess what? When you come in here, when we open this Bible and you hear teach the young women how to keep their husbands, you understand? And them sisters and them brothers saying, hey, well, you know, you can't put that man away once you sleep with him. That's yours. You sleep with that sister, that is your sister, brother. Those are your problems. You understand? You start thinking twice about what you do with your body then. You understand? You get somebody like Jeremiah Hyman. Jeremiah Hyman teach brothers every Thursday how to keep their wives. You understand? He said, you tie fire. Tie fire. You understand? A lot of times that's probably what's going on. Maybe you ain't loving each other enough. Maybe you ain't talking. You walking around keeping everything inside instead of talking. You understand? You have the scriptures say do good and communicate. You have to talk, man. You have to, ain't nobody gonna know what's going on with you if you ain't speaking. You understand? You learn how to fix your marriage in here. So like, go ahead, sis.
Well, since you're talking about marriage, I think I'll be the one to say it. I think a lot of times sisters may not be as sisterly towards new sisters because of that. Oh, is she gonna like my husband? Is she gonna? And it's not even your business anyway.
Right.
I think part of the problem is that not all sisters, but some sisters need to focus on their marriage and not focus on other sisters. Because really, if that man wants to be with her and she wants to be with him, you can't stop it.
Right.
And I think that's I think that's sometimes a thing when sisters, new sisters come in here. It's not your business anyway.
It's
you
not.
should just focus on being sisterly to her because she could end up being your husband's other wife.
Right.
And you should not want that type of animosity towards each other because you decided not to be friendly, be sisterly in the first place. We all have a place. We all need to learn our place and just stay in that. Focus on your relationship. Don't worry about whatever else is going on because it's not your business anyway.
That's right. You understand? And it gives sister a hand, man. You understand? That's absolutely correct. Right? And a lot of times you just selfish. You want everything to you. You feel like that man is yours, like you own him. You understand? If the Lord is blessing that brother with another wife, then that's what's gonna happen. You ain't gonna stand in the way of that. You understand? And you gonna guess what? It ain't no law that say he gotta talk to you. That bed gonna get real cold. You understand? Keep throwing shade. Yeah, next thing you know, General calling that brother, go see her. General telling him to go over there. That week go by and that new sister putting that warm leg on him. Yeah. All right. Act crazy if you want to. Go ahead. You got more on that?
Kind of the one on. To love their children.
Right. You understand? You have to teach them how to love their husbands and how to love their children. Why would it say teach them how to love their children? Ooh. Yeah, I know you got it. Come. Go ahead.
Because some sisters don't know how to love their children properly.
Right.
Loving your children properly does not include cursing your children out, calling them out of their name, not spending time with them, mistreating them. That's not loving your children.
Right.
You are supposed to, we're supposed to correct our children, but it doesn't require you to treat your children a certain kind of way. Because if you don't show your children that you love them, they will not know how to love other people.
Right.
They will mistreat people as well.
Right.
Some women do not know how to treat their children.
Damn right, man. That's just in here, man. You understand? Go ahead, brother.
That's a heavy point too, because the love is, I have to keep reminding myself, like, love is an action. You know what I'm saying? Like what you do. And sometimes, when it comes to, sisters too, and brothers, arguing in front of the children is not showing them that you love them. Because like when a scary movie or a movie with sexual content is on, parents were like, cover your eyes or cover your ears and go in another room. But when that movie's not on and you're arguing about money or you're arguing about some other woman in front of the kids, you're doing way more damage than that movie could have ever done.
Right.
Because kids, then they can't focus at school. And sometimes women lack accountability because they have this nurturing spirit about them. Where they've coddled this baby, they gave this baby suckle, they spent more time with this child. You're supposed to be connected to this child.
Right.
So, but how come you don't know that you're hurting this child when you disrespect that man in front of them? You're teaching them a bad lesson.
Right.
But because your pride is in the way and you just want to be right, it doesn't matter to you.
Damn right.
You understand? But brothers too, things that we say, the things that we do as men to try to be a better example for our daughters and our sons. It takes both of us, brothers and sisters, men and women, to realize what we're doing and come together. Like Christ prescribed as brother and sister. If this is my blood sister, biological mother and father, I want the best for her.
Right.
If this is my blood brother, you should want the best for him.
Right.
We have to constantly remind ourselves of that type of relationship. Yes, it's a sexual one because you're married. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you wouldn't want nobody physically hurting your brother.
That's right.
Or your sister. Say even, verbally too. You know what I'm saying? Another way not loving the kids is when you do these things in front of them, arguing in front of them, saying hurtful things to each other in front of the children, not being dainty and not being submissive in front of that child. You're teaching your daughter to be like the hoes in the world.
That's right.
If she's learning it firsthand from you, but you'll cover her eyes up in a movie though. You'll cover her ears up. Yeah, what you watching that for? All she learned is nonsense from you.
Right.
But self-realization sets in, and we have to realize that as we are a team. We have to realize that, both brothers and sisters.
That's right.
And Salak, if I may,
good,
I gotta pull a precept on this one, right?
Most High Christ.
We're talking about the woman and the children, and you gotta remember, us not having the truth leaves us void in a lot of places. You understand? And learning how to care for one another, even the family, it's a process. You know what I'm saying? We was in slavery longer than we've been free in this empire.
Right.
So coming out of that, coming out of the Christian church, coming out of all these religions, it's going to take work. I'm gonna read the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 56. It said, "The tender and delicate woman among you, which will not adventure to set her soul upon the ground for her delicateness and tenderness, her eye shall be evil toward her husband of her bosom, and towards her son and towards her daughter." And these are the things that, you know what I'm saying, that Moses warned us about.
Right.
Well, we're not following the law, statutes, and commandments.
Damn right.
So you talking about a sister, she's gonna have an evil eye towards her husband when she used to be tender and delicate.
Right.
When she used to be what's that, Proverbs 31 woman. But without the truth, she'll become that. She'll become that woman that won't even a man supposed to find rest in her. What you laying down for? You know, it'll never be a resting moment. She'll be at the sun. You looking like your daddy. It'll become that. You need to get a job. You need to go to the, you know, whatever that thing is. And then, and lo and behold, once that daughter begins to grow up, and some women take on the idea that they're in competition with their daughter.
Right.
You see the new trend that's on Instagram and TikTok, these dances with these. I see, ain't that wrong with dancing? Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But when you got the grandmother, mother, and daughter, and the daughter child all doing the same freak dance, like, wait a minute, is anybody gonna correct anybody in that chain? So you know what I'm saying? And it goes from that. So we create, without the truth, we'll create a generation that would, like, even like Tupac said, you're gonna make the babies and hate them at the same time. So it's just heavy, man. When you start to really submit yourself to the Most High, you see the things in the earth and how we went wrong as a nation of people.
Right.
And our leaders do not know how to fix them. Only commanding YAHANNA and giving them the truth. That's the true answer to changing all our woes as a community and as our family.
Damn so right, man. All y'all in here. You understand? All y'all said made some very heavy points, man. You understand? And everything that y'all said, you understand, led back to one thing, and that thing is, you understand, instead of breaking them generational curses, you understand, you just keep passing it on. Because when you mistreating your kids, you understand, your husband and them kids watching, you understand, they gonna do the same thing to their spouse and to their kids. Their kids gonna do the same thing. You understand? I was saying how the mother talk about you looking like your daddy, get out of here, I can't stand your daddy. You understand? Then next thing you know, this boy dressing like his mom because he don't want to be like his dad. Right. You hate his dad. Yeah. You understand? So he don't want to be like him. He don't want to be hated.
Seeing how you treated dad.
Right.
It's a lot. And I'm meaning to cut you off. I want to get what the sister said. The new sister that's been coming. She agreed with Sister Araba. She said this Sister Erica, right? She said when a new woman comes into a school, she's looking for friendliness, inclusion, and sisterhood. If we don't get that, it's like being around worldly ladies. There should be a difference. That's what she said.
Come, she absolutely right. You understand? And once again, give Sister Araba a hand because Sister Araba is absolutely correct. And this Sister Erica Ward is absolutely correct too. It should be a difference. You understand? It should be a difference between the woman serving the Lord and the woman in the world. You understand? It's like oil and water. You understand? They don't mix. You understand? They do not mix. When you come through that door, you understand? If you're a sister in here, teach that sister how to do things the right way. You understand? Teach them. That's what the scripture just said. You have to teach them, man. You have to. Because if you don't, you're going to have them worldly ladies all throughout the school. Next thing you know, everybody doing all the time. I'm just saying, you got the elder sister. You understand? The younger sister, the elder sister above the elder sister. Everybody doing the same dance, and ain't nobody correcting nobody. No man, right? No man in sight. Right. Good night, man. You understand? Read that again from the top, brother.
This is the book of Titus, chapter. This is the book of Titus, chapter 2 verse 4.
3. You at 4? Yeah, 4.
That they may teach the young women to be sober,
Uh-huh.
to love their husband,
Uh-huh.
to love their children.
Right. You understand? And doing that, because the Christian church is not going to teach women how to be women. You learn how to be a woman in the I.S.U.P.K, man. You learn how to be a man in the I.S.U.P.K, man. Nobody else in the world is teaching sisters how to be women, man. Nobody is teaching these young sisters. Like this young sister sitting in this class right now, you understand? If her mother wasn't here, you think she would learn how to be a great wife or a great woman? Mozzie, Georgia, Kay, you understand? Before I even came here, I would consider myself a good guy, you understand? I wasn't no man until I came in here and learned how to be a man, what it took to be a man. We see it every time we pick up our phones, you understand? You walk down the street, you understand? You see it. We see it on TV. You understand? We see how destroyed we are as a nation. The men ain't men, the women ain't women. You understand? Everybody going all over the place. But then you come in here and you learn, you sit down and you learn how to be a woman according to the Bible, because the Lord tells you how to be a woman in here. The Lord tells you how to be a man in here. Ain't nobody else teaching you how to be a man. Nobody else is teaching you how to be a woman. You come in here and you learn firsthand from the Lord how to do it the right way. You understand? The righteous way. Everybody call themselves. I ain't ever heard, Salaki, I ain't ever heard a sister in the school say, I'm a Proverbs 31 woman. Never have I heard it. You know why? Because these sisters know that they Proverbs 31 women. They don't have to say it. They know it. You out there trying to fool everybody else and make everybody else think that you something that you're not. Right. We know that you're not because you're not in here. If you was in here, then maybe you'd be like, everybody, okay, she with them. She would, I see how they at. So maybe she is a Proverbs 31 woman. I ain't never heard a sister in the I.S.U.P.K say, I'm a Proverbs 31 woman. Never heard it. Because these sisters in here know that they real women. They know that they righteous and virtuous women. They don't have to say it. You understand? Drop that. So like, drop down to verse 6. Read verse 5. So like,
this is the book of Titus, chapter 2, verse 5.
Mm-hmm.
To be discreet.
Right? You understand? Yeah, love your husband, love your children. You got to be discreet. Go ahead.
Chaste.
Uh-huh. What does that mean? To be discreet and chaste.
You know that discreet mean don't be running your mouth telling all your
right.
business.
You understand? Separate. You understand? Separate from everybody else. Everybody else out there running their mouth. You keeping it under wraps. You understand? What me and my husband talked about, it ain't nobody else business out there what you and your husband talked about. That's you and your husband business. You understand? Your husband got another wife, that ain't her business either. You understand? What he talked about with you is what he talked about with you. I don't give a damn how close y'all think y'all are. What you don't want to do is start. Next thing you know, now she looking at you like, oh, he told you that? Mm-hmm. She ain't gonna like you after a while. Well, he don't never talk to me about stuff like that. Now she thinks she in competition with you. You got it?
Con out of one con.
Go ahead.
This is chaste out the Merriam-Webster Dictionary. Mm-hmm. Pure in thought and act.
What?
Pure in thought and act.
Pure, you understand? And thought and actions. How you act, right? Is more?
Modest.
That's it right there. Modest. You understand? You know what? Read on. Mm-hmm.
Keepers at home.
What?
Keepers at home.
Keepers at home. Alzan just said it earlier, man. A lot of times, sisters don't know how to be a wife. You ain't even home. You spend more time outside than you do at home. You spend more time gossiping on Facebook than being a keeper of home, a keeper at home. His brother left child yelling with a saggy diaper, kitchen a mess. Come home, child yelling with a saggy diaper in the kitchen a mess. You ain't did nothing all day. You got nothing to show for. You understand? But you're supposed to be a stay-at-home mom, a stay-at-home wife. You ain't doing nothing. You gossiping all day. You got feet that are swift to evil. Right, you housewives of Atlanta all goddamn day. You understand? You ain't discreet. What Chaz said? You ain't Chaz. What it said?
Pure in thought and act.
You ain't pure in thought and actions, and your act. You understand? Go ahead. You're not modest. Out here running your mouth all the time. You understand? You can't stay home for nothing. Read that again from the top.
This is the book of Titus, chapter 2, verse 5.
Mm-hmm.
To be discreet.
You elder sisters have to teach these younger sisters how to be discreet, man. How to be what? Go ahead.
Chaz.
How to be Chaz, man. How to be what?
Keepers at good home.
Keepers
at home.
Keepers at home, man. Go ahead.
Good.
Go ahead.
Obedient to their own husband.
Obedient to what?
Their own husband.
To they what?
Own husband.
To they what?
Own husband.
Obedient to their own husbands, man. I said it earlier. I.S.U.P.K to her own husband. No, they don't. But I said it earlier. All them things this brother just said, we still talking about sisters, right?
Con out of one con.
Mm-hmm. We talking about the elder sister, right? The aged woman. You understand how she's supposed to do? How she's supposed to help raise up and teach the younger woman, right? That's what we still talking about.
Con out of one.
You understand? It said teach her to be what? Discreet, Chaz, keepers at home, good, obedient to their own husbands. You understand? Because this right here is a real woman. I just said it earlier. Ain't no woman in the I.S.U.P.K ever said, I'm a Proverbs 31 woman. You understand? You know what makes you a Proverbs 31 woman? Doing what Titus 2, chapter 2 is telling you to do. That's what makes you a Proverbs 31 woman. That's why you don't have to say it. We know that you are Proverbs 31 women because we walk in and we see the younger sisters doing what they're supposed to do. You understand? You ain't got no younger sister out here obeying the pastor, somebody else's husband. She obeying her own husband. Her husband say, "You, the hell you doing? Cooking pastor some mac? Nah, the hell you ain't cooking pastor nothing." And that sister stop. So like, right, damn right. Most High in Christ. Most High in Christ. Y'all can ride here talking about the same thing.
Yeah, so like, just so y'all, if y'all looking at it, Yakara just said obedient to her husband and not the pastor, not her work husband or gay best friend.
That's right. You understand? That's how we know that you're a Proverbs 31 woman. You don't have to announce it. We know it by your actions. We know it by your actions. And if you read Proverbs 31, you wouldn't be walking around talking about I'm Proverbs 31. You understand? Your actions would be saying, she Proverbs 31. Read on.
That the word of God be not blasphemed.
Right, that the word of the Most High be not blasphemed. What does that mean? That the word of the Most High be not blasphemed. Atlanta Housewives. Good night. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, man. James teach them. Oh yeah, you're right, brother. The Christian church do teach them how to be a boss. But guess what? Like, what's so crazy about that is now you starting to hear all these stories from these sisters talking about how trying to be masculine or be the man in the relationship or be a boss, you know, A, B, you understand? It destroyed their lives. A lot of them single now. They can't have husbands. They don't have husbands. Salakia. You done been so goddamn evil and wicked, you understand, going from man to man that you done missed out on your youth. You understand? You done missed out on your opportunity to get a good man. Why? Because you want a man that made 6 figures. What's so crazy about when you was talking about how the sisters with the balloons and stuff like that? I seen one of them episodes, and all these sisters popped their balloon because they asked his brother what he do. He said he was a plumber. They go to popping their balloons because you don't want to deal with the plumber. You want the rapper, huh? You want the nigga that been saying, oh yeah, I'm gonna be a rapper. Nigga, you 40. You 40, you talking about you got a demo CD, you understand? Still chasing a rap career. Nigga, after 40 years, if you ain't figured out that it ain't gonna work, then you understand it ain't gonna work. But that's what you want. You want the rapper, huh? Everybody want to sit courtside with their little Birkin bags and stuff, huh? You understand? You don't want the plumber. Last I checked, plumbers rake in bank. Plumber can buy you anything you want. All you gotta do is be quiet. But you don't want that. You understand? You want to keep your balloon for when the man come by with all his Gucci on and stuff like that. You understand? You got more on that scripture? What one you at? Read on.
Verse 6. Young men likewise exhort to be sober-minded.
Right, you brothers too. You got to be sober-minded.
Salaki too, right?
Come on, Salaki.
You know, there are sisters that are actresses and singers, and they date millionaires. They date rappers. They date football players. They dated basketball players, and only to find out that they end up still being single. Man,
that's right.
You talk about a lot of the Sanaa Lathas and the, you know, what's the other chick that played on? She recently was talking about she's up to dating now at the age of Vivica Fox. She said she putting in. She like to go on trips and vacations, but she got a slew of men that she done, you know, that she dated prior to realizing that, wait a minute, I need somebody with me, you know. So
then damn, that's heavy, because you look at sisters like Jennifer Lopez, beautiful sister, just passing back and forth. That sister should have been settled down, got a husband. You understand? She was married, had kids, and now look at her. She's still bouncing around. That's crazy. That's crazy. But those are the women that we let raise our daughters, man. Those are the women that America tell our children they should be like. Jennifer Lopez has no value. None. She couldn't hold water to a sister in here. Salaki, that's a great point. Go ahead, young man Kevin. It was verse 6. It hadn't. They ain't kept one yet. You understand? And that just goes to show you, the difference between the women in here and the women out there. You understand? The women in here, they don't have to throw their body around to get a husband. They let their actions get them husbands. They let being quiet get them husbands. They let being obedient get them husbands. Woman out in the world, she think her body, her loud mouth, her attitude gonna get her husband. No, It's not. You understand? Look at Cardi B. All the money, nice body, pretty face, and divorced. Divorced. Made no sense. Go ahead, brother Salaki.
I notice also too, that's a heavy point. You know, I feel so bad for the sisters that are out in the world, but I also have hope because I know a lot of them will start pouring in here.
That's right.
You know, and now being in, 40 some years old, it's like, man, like to know that I'm crazy enough to come in here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I love the Most High in Christ. I love brotherhood, everything that this UPK stands for, the Bible stands for. But to see sisters come in here, like,
right.
damn, you could be shopping, you could be on Baddies West, throwing drinks on another woman at Wednesday at 2:00 in the afternoon. You could be doing everything. You could be juicing some sucker up for all his money, but you decide to come in here,
right,
with these crazy Negroes and listen. Now I know it takes some. It has to be hard because I know women, especially Black and Latino women,
right?
They got this thing about they're lively, like the scriptures say, but them to choose to be submissive, they're choosing this. We're not forcing them,
right?
They can just say, "Man, F you, nigga, I'm out of here." They could say that, but they don't. They go with it.
That's right.
Because they love the Lord too, and they believe in this thing that we have. Right. But what I can't stand is that this whole thing that these sisters doing, like when a man tries to render correction online or tries to render correction on some of these podcasts, or even trying to render correction at his everyday life with these females, he'll say something like, "Yeah, well, sister, you need to kind of cover up." Well, if a man tells me to do anything, that's being zesty. Like, what is this about when a man tries to offer correction to a woman? They say he's being sassy or zesty. Yeah, I don't like no sassy man. Like, what do you? I heard a woman say a man telling her anything about what she wears or where she can and can't go. That's sassy behavior.
Oh, yeah, I heard that.
So now, any type of correction a Black or Latino man gives a woman, you're being sassy,
right?
Which I know that that's nothing but deflecting off of what the real issue is. They don't want to be told nothing.
That's right.
They don't want to be told nothing. If you reject them, you got to be gay. If you try to correct them, you're sassy. It's like, what can you do?
Nice.
But I know one thing: World War III is coming. A time is coming where women are going to need a man's protection, and all that sassy stuff gonna be out the damn window. Ain't gonna be no balloon pops. They gonna be keeping them damn balloons.
Yep. What's that, Craig? Go ahead, sis.
Slocky, when you hear women talk like that, most of them were not raised in the house with their daddies. Because they're not used to anyone telling them what they can't wear, what they can't do, what they should do. They were not raised by their fathers.
Right. That's a great point. And
hold on, and what that really boils down to, we are people that are that's missing love.
That's right.
That's all. It's just that loving, tender, that care that men and women need. So that men, a father, men, and say, son, this is what you should measure your life as a man. Not as a male,
right?
As a man, has to be measured by what thus says the Lord.
That's right.
This is how you show your love to your family, not by how you feel, whatever that you think is right or wrong. It has to be what does the Lord say how you should raise your family? How do you show them love? It's based on like correction,
right?
Doing it, reward or punishments. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only fix for Black, Hispanics, Native Indians.
Right.
We have to just really learn to exhibit love and on all fronts, man. You know what I mean? So that father and that mother that raising the child, those words, all those things matter in a home. You know what I'm saying? And all those things matter in relationships. And that's why the school in the I.S.U.P.K under Commander General YAHANNA, he teaches, that's the vitality, that's the bloodline of this school. It's the love and discipline that we have to have when we communicate with one another. Because without that, man, we're all wild animals. That's you understand? So the water says that. Most High Christ.
Most High Christ. Yeah. And what's so important, you know what I'm saying? It shows why the I.S.U.P.K is so important, because we are the only organization that's doing anything to try and fix Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, because we are a nation of people that's destroyed. You understand? And it shows how important it is to have a father in the house, because any woman that's acting like that don't want to be told nothing, you understand, is a woman, like sis said, that ain't never had a father to tell them or correct them, tell them no. You understand? Talking about it's zesty for a man. You worried about what I got on. You must be a part of the alphabet community. You understand? Like, that's crazy. So you don't want no correction, huh? You just want to do anything, right? Sister says she loved Esau. She disease carrier. You right. Oh, that's a brother. Salagi, Reggie. Salagi, she love Esau. She a disease. Yeah, you are carrying the disease. You understand? That I can't be corrected. That's a disease, man. You understand? And notice how it's only with Israel. It's only Israel that's doing that. You don't see the Chinese daughter telling her dad or telling her brother or a Chinese man, you understand? No, you ain't gonna correct me. You're not gonna tell me what to wear. You don't see the Chinese community doing that. You don't see what's it? Them Africans doing that. You don't see them doing that, man. It's only with us. You understand? Because we, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we have been destroyed in this place, man. We've been so destroyed in this place, and the black man has been reduced down to nothing, so much so that the black woman feel like she don't have to listen to the black man. Right. The black man can't tell the black woman nothing. You understand? It's terrible. And the I.S.U.P.K, we raising up women and men that's changing the generations, man. We fixing and healing this nation, man. We fixing and healing this nation. Salaki. Read on.
Verse 7.
Uh-huh.
In all things, showing thyself a pattern of good works.
Right. You understand? You have to be sober-minded in all things, young brothers, young sisters. Sober-minded in all things. You understand? Showing ourselves a pattern of good works, man. You understand? What does that mean? Showing a pattern of good works. Go ahead, brother. Salaki.
A pattern of good works is something like it's continual. Right. It's not like you just did it one time and then went back to your old, nonsense. A pattern of good works is continuing enduring in, like, sustaining those good works. That's so right. It becomes a pattern, and then with that pattern, you become predictable and reliable.
Right. Yeah, and it become a habit. You understand? And that's how these laws of the Most High become easy, man. They become not grievous. You understand? By you constantly doing it over and over and over, and it becoming a pattern. You understand? It started to become habit. You'll continue to do it. You teach your kids, you understand, how to keep these laws and how to act and how to do these things. Guess what? It becomes habit. They develop that pattern, and then guess what's gonna happen when they leave home? They're gonna continue to do the things that you taught them. You understand? Those good things that you taught them. It's gonna be incorporated into them to do. You understand? Like Kawal was saying, you don't just do it one time. You understand? You're a brother or sister. You come into the class. You all up here with the shalom. You understand? Shalom, sir. All up here. You understand? Serving, whatever. But then you go home and you throwing food at your man. You understand? You ain't practicing the good habits at home, but you practice them when you come around the brothers and the sisters. You ain't practicing them at home. You're a damn dragon at home, but you come over here to my shalom. Right. You understand? You set that pattern, man. You have to go with it. The same thing you're doing in here, do that same thing at home. You understand? The things that you learn in here are not only meant for you to do in here. It's meant for you to do in life. Read on.
In doctrine, showing uncorruptness, gravity, sincerity.
Damn right, man. Showing a pattern of good works and doctrine. You understand? Right. You doing these things according to doctrine. You understand? Something that has value. Last time I checked, this Bible had value. Everything in here meant something. You understand? You could take this to the bank and deposit it. This means something, man. You understand? You can stand on this. This is never going to fold. This thing is firm, man. Good night. Go ahead.
Verse 8. Sound speech.
Sound what?
Sound speech.
There you go again. Sound speech. You understand? Go ahead.
That cannot be condemned. That he that is of the contrary part may be ashamed, having no evil thing to say of you.
You understand? If you standing on sound doctrine, you understand? Uncorruptness, you understand? Speaking and the law of kindness come out your mouth. You understand? You speaking things that mean something, that hold value. You understand? Read that again.
That he that is of the contrary part may be ashamed.
When somebody else on the opposite side come up against you, you understand? Go ahead.
May be ashamed having.
They gonna be ashamed, man. They ain't gonna have nothing to say. Like, can't nobody outside these walls tell me anything about nobody in here. Nobody outside these walls out there in that world can tell me about anybody in here. Can't nobody say, oh, this brother, yeah, I seen that brother right there. Nah, he not the brother you think he is. What the hell you mean he ain't the brother? I know this brother. I see this brother every goddamn day. I talk to this brother every day. See him every week. We go to war together in the trenches. What you mean he ain't what? Nah. Right. You ain't who you think you are. Go ahead.
Verse 9.
No, read.
Having no evil thing to say of you.
You can't say nothing about that brother, man. When you following the law, statutes, and commandments that the Most High gave, you understand nobody can say anything about you. Nobody. They're gonna be put to shame. Drop that. We're gonna hit Proverbs 31 and 27. You understand? We place all these celebrities in front of us and expect them to have our best interests and expect like them to lead us the right way. You understand? Everybody try to throw them out there like they the role models. You understand? They what everybody want to be. They lead the black community. You understand? I heard something once. I think Deion Sanders said it, right? And it resonated with me. He said a lot of these people that they call themselves role models, but a lot of these models playing roles. Think about that. A lot of these people that we call role models are just playing a role. They don't even believe the stuff. Future talking about all them goddamn drugs and all this and that, and say he don't even do them drugs. Cardi B talking about that YAHANNA, you understand, and all this and that, but don't even let her kids listen to the same music that she making. They playing a role, and we the fools that's following after it. They protecting their kids. We ain't protecting ours. You can't let somebody else raise your child. You have to do that. The same way you can't let somebody else teach you how to obey your husband. You can't let somebody else teach you how to treat your man, because guess what? Your man ain't they man. I might not like what that brother like. I might not want my wife to dress like that brother let his wife dress. Right. Go ahead. Salaki.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 31, verse 9.
Mm-hmm.
Open thy mouth, judge righteously.
27. 31, 27.
Salah.
You good.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 31, verse 27.
Mm-hmm.
She looketh well.
She do what?
She looketh well.
She do what?
She looketh well.
Mm-hmm. We all know what that means. You ever seen a sister in here? You know. These sisters in here are to wild. Go ahead.
To the ways of her household.
Mm-hmm. She looketh well to the. What does that mean? That's a strong precept right there. What does that mean? She looketh well to the ways of her household. That's heavy right there. All right, we're gonna read on a little bit then. Go ahead. Maybe somebody know what it means.
And eateth not the bread of idleness.
And eat what?
Eateth not the bread of idleness.
Of what?
Not the bread of idleness.
What does that mean? She looketh well to her household, and she eateth not the bread of idleness. Oh, Salaki, go ahead, Salaki.
Does it mean that she's taking care of her household? She's doing the things that are required to keep her household up.
Mm-hmm. And she, go ahead, Salaki.
She's not idle. She makes herself busy even in her free time, so she won't get involved in things that she shouldn't be involved in.
Most High in Christ. Damn right. Go ahead, Salaki. Go ahead, brother.
It's funny, old diss online I read. This one lady was being messy, and she tried to clap back in the comments. She was like, why y'all hoes worried about me? I need to go clean it back your refrigerator.
Right.
She said, surely it's something you could be doing in that house.
Right.
The kids running around, clean it back in that toilet in the back of that refrigerator. Since you so bored, I was cracking up.
Good night.
There ain't gonna be no idleness up in there.
Right. You understand? Like, what it say? Idle hands do what? Damn right. Idle hands, playground for the devil. You understand? You absolutely right, sis. This sister is taking care of her household. You understand? She doing what she had to do. You understand? Ain't no idle hands. You understand? She ain't just sitting around just on the phone all day, just waiting. You understand? You're gonna get in some trouble. You're gonna get yourself in some trouble. You understand? You absolutely correct, sis. Go ahead.
Verse 28.
Uh-huh.
Her children arise up.
That woman that's doing what she's supposed to do, you understand? Her children gonna rise up and go ahead.
And call her blessed.
And call her blessed. You understand? Go ahead.
Her husband also.
Her husband also. Go ahead.
And he praiseth her.
And he do what?
Praiseth her.
You understand? When you are a true Proverbs 31 woman, your children call you blessed. Your husband praise you. That's what a true Proverbs 31 woman get. Drop that. We're gonna go to 1 Timothy 5 and 6. 1 Timothy 5 and 6. You understand? A true Proverbs woman is getting praised by her children and her husband. And if you don't read this story, you understand when she go out into the city, the brothers and sisters out in the city praise her too. This woman is getting praised from everywhere. You understand? Because she's not dishonoring her home or her husband. Husband or her home, Salaki.
And Salaki, just add to it, that's also talking about her reputation.
Damn right.
How she's seen amongst the others that's in the city. Others
Damn
that's
right.
in the, that's in the community. So what?
Most High in Christ. You got it?
Another one, Con.
Go ahead.
This is the book of 1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 6. But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. But she that liveth in pleasure is dead.
She is what?
Is dead.
She is what?
Is dead.
You understand? You living in pleasure, you dead, man. You are not alive living in your own pleasures. Like Kawhi was saying, that's that sister that talking about you can't correct me. You zesty. What you worried about what I got on for? You worried more about what I got on than I am. You understand? You dead. Go ahead.
While she liveth.
While she liveth. You are dead inside. You're gonna be alone. You understand? Cold. Nobody to talk to because you're gonna burn all your bridges. Because can't nobody tell you to do nothing. Can't nobody correct you. You don't want no real friends. Because as soon as somebody tell you something that you don't want to hear, guess what? You just hating on me. You don't like me. You always trying to control something. You dead, man. You living in your own pleasure and dead. We all know a sister like that. We all done met a sister like that. We all done seen sisters like that. Hell, some of us got sisters like that in our families. You can't. I know I got a cousin. You can't tell her nothing, man. Nothing. You might as well. If you ain't going along with what she's saying, you might well not even say nothing because she don't want to hear it. And it's gonna be a whole argument. And guess what? She that type of sister that you ain't gonna call later on that night and y'all make amends. Nah. I'm talking about this. I got this my cousin. You understand? Her mother made her mad. She didn't speak to her mother for 8 months, and they lived in the same house. Her mother apologizing and buying gifts, calling my mom all times of night, trying to figure out how to get her child, because her child would come and talk to everybody else, but she wouldn't talk to her own mother and lived in the house with her. You dead in your own pleasures, man. While you live. Salakia. That's it on that?
Another one, Con.
Most time correct. We're gonna read verse 7.
This is the book of 1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 7. And these things give in charge, that they may be blameless.
Let's just say Yahaira says she focused on her household, not every other thing that doesn't concern her, takes care of her family. You're absolutely right. You understand? Absolutely right. She talking about that Proverbs 31, sister. You understand? But you have to give charge. What does that mean? Giving charge. These things giving charge. You have to fight them pleasures. You understand? What does it mean to give in charge? Give in charge. What does it mean to give in charge? So you have to make, oh, go ahead, Salaki.
Does it mean like giving the responsibility?
Right, an assertion, like, you know what I'm saying? An assertion towards that thing, like changing that thing, like so that you can be blameless. You understand? So like when I realized this, I had wrote a definition down, and there's a lot of them on here. So y'all probably wouldn't have found that one in time. Salaki. But yeah, you have to give an assertion against to change that thing. You understand? You don't run from that thing. You give charge to it. You go right on, head to head with it. Come with it at full force and make it, like, change it. Fix it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to fix that thing. You understand? And that's how you can become blameless. That way, when somebody got something to say, you understand? They be found what? To be ashamed. Because they can't speak no evil on you. Because you done faced all your demons. You fought. You done taught other sisters how to fight. You understand? Other brothers how to fight. So when stuff come up, guess what? Ain't everybody hands washed. Everybody hands washed clean of it all. You understand? We have each other in here. You understand? We have to take care of each other in here. So when somebody new come through them doors, you understand? We all prepared on how to raise them up and how to treat them so that they don't leave this body. The last thing you want is for somebody to leave because of something that you did, and Christ come back saying that they blood on your hands because you couldn't be a sister. That's the last thing you want to happen. And with that, with the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, start out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under command of YAHANNA. We're not associated with any other Israelite group. Shalom.
Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up.
You need
I got you. I.S.U.P.K security announcements. We're the I.S.U.P.K started at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander YAHANNA. New rule for brother and sister. When the new brother and sister come to the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They're here to share themselves with the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, you can find us in Numbers 18:21. Malachi 3:8-10 means 10th in Hebrews, pronounced ma'ashara. 10%, all right, of any increase, every penny the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund is a free will offer priest, not mandatory, whatever amount you would like, all right. The next upcoming holy convocation is the memorial blowing of trumpets. All right, it's the first day of the 7th month. All right, we're going to celebrate this on Sunday, September 25th. You can find us in Leviticus chapter 23. All right. Also, too, be on the lookout for all the cookouts that are coming up here. So on Facebook, you need transportation or any arrangements, contact your camp leader. If anybody wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boots, pants, headband, and scarf with that Amadium. Men of Israel, we're going to render one courtesy salute unto the teacher. Men of Israel, Amadium Shabbat, Amadium, Barak, Yaj Matah, Sar turn face the sisters Amadium. Men of Israel, we're going to render one courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Amadium Shabbat, Amadium, Barak, Yaj Matah, class dismissed.
No. No. Sister Araba was in here tonight. The water. Sister Araba was in there tonight cooking.